Hi, we're Steve and Kathy Salas out of now Moscow Mills, Missouri, and we own this beautiful 67 Chevelle. Not just a car anymore, turned into a story. Steve restored this car, came out in 1991, is teal green with a hot pink motor. Buddies and everybody helped him restore it, so it's not just a car. It was, more than just going to the store and buying one. So our life was falling apart. We were losing our house. We had 3 little boys. Our marriage was a wreck. Life was a disaster. So we had to make a decision. It wasn't my decision, it was his decision because it's his car. And he prayed and said, God, you gotta help us. I gotta sell this car. I don't want to, but I know I gotta sell it. Within 10 days, the prayer was, I gotta tell you the prayer was, I want a rich old guy from out of state that's gonna give me the opportunity to buy this car back when I get on my feet. So 10 days later, a 70-year-old man from Las Vegas, Nevada, shows up at our door, wealthy man, businessman. He said, I hear you have a car for sale. Answered prayer, right? He's 70, he's rich, find out he's got a car museum. It was a hard day. It was a bad day. Putting this car in a trailer and it went away after having it for like 18 years or whatever. So the man signed the document, said he would give us first dibs on this car. Sayonara, away it went. So in 10 years, restoring marriage, going to church, seeking the Lord, just regrouping, right? And so we get on our feet, bills are paid, we got money in the bank, and we're watching Barrett Jackson auction about like a year and a half, almost 2 years ago now. And he's like, should I call Dennis? And I was like, yes. I usually don't say yes. And so our question is, he was 70 10 years ago. Is the man still alive? Is he willing to sell the car? And how much does he want for it? Because we had some money in the bank, didn't know what he wanted for it. So Steve calls the guy right away. I'm in the family room, he's in the bedroom because I can't hear this call. We knew we had one phone call to make this thing happen. So the guy answers and he's like, hey Steve, how you doing? 9+ years, he hadn't talked to me, know Steve's name. He's like, hey Steve, I go, I guess this is the call, you want your car back? And he's like, yes sir. He goes, well, you know what? Shoot me a price I can't refuse. And Steve's crying in the other room. He's like, sir, you know how much this car means to me. I built it with my friends. And he's crying. I'm still in the family room. And Dennis tells him, you know what, Steve? I know how much this car means to you. He goes, how about you just buy it back from me for the same price you sold it to me? Now, we sold it for less than half of its value because we were desperate and we needed some answers. And Steve knew at that time it was an amount we could afford later on. So, it's amazing. Just so happened to be a trucking company in Las Vegas, Nevada at the time. It sat in a car museum in Nevada, which is like low humidity, which is great storage, air-conditioned storage with like 41 other cars. Ice cream on the cake is that we're working out the details. And I'm like, we got to get that baby insured because we're not blowing it now. We're not letting the devil steal our blessing. Get the title. Still got Steve's name on it. The man never retitled the car. He knew Steve was going to get that car. When the truck driver came and unloaded it at our friends in Washington, Missouri, the truck driver said he did not want to sell the car. It was one of his favorite cars. And we found out, yes, we're Christians. We are now cruising for Christ. Well, we found out that man owns a strip club and a marijuana dispensary on top of it because I think God likes to just put the cherry on top just to make sure. But God will use anybody to bless you in your life. And now, yes, we are cruising for Christ. We're just sharing our story, hoping, we want to bring hope. This is a crazy time in the world. It's only going to get worse. But if God did this for us, we don't need this car. If God did this for us, He'll do anything, People are worried about paying their bills, gas prices, all those kind of things. If He can do this, He can do anything. So God bless you all. Thanks for listening to our story. You can find us on Facebook, just #CruisingForChrist. And I think that's it. Thanks for your time, Brandon and Ashley.